What's up, guys? Chris here, Yu-Gi-Oh! Memes. Now, if you haven't been living under a rock for the past weekend, you will know that Inzektors actually won YCS Seattle. Now, you're probably wondering why I have these cards out of all cards to represent Inzektors. Well, it's because I don't have any Inzektor cards on me, actually. I don't know what happened to all my centipedes and fucking dragonflies. I probably got rid of them a while back. So I was looking through my tin and I found an Inzektor ants and stuff like that. So anyway, yeah, they won YCS Seattle this weekend. I believe the guy went X2 overall. I think he lost to Sam's and a final countdown. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know the guy's name exactly. Let me look it up. Actually, I'm getting it right now from Slim X Team Symmetry channel. If you guys don't know him, check his channel. He's a pretty cool guy. I don't know him personally, but I've been watching his videos. He's a really cool YouTuber, and he's really informative. He like, I watch his videos to keep updated on a lot of shit. So the winner's name was Michael Stibbins. Now, he ran Inzektors, as I said before, and his build was a little different. He ran the basic, obviously, the Hornet, Dragonfly, 3 Centipede, Dark Arm Dragon, Card Troopers now. That's like a staple in Inzektors apparently all of a sudden, just because of Billy Break. But what I saw differently in his build is that he ran 2 Card Ds, which is really, I guess, I wouldn't have thought of it running in Inzektors. Because I don't like Card D as a card, because I just don't like the fact that it takes up a turn. But, kinda, I guess. And he ran triple Threatening Roar. Now, I love Threatening Roar as a card. I think Threatening Roar is an amazing card. Just the fact that you set Threatening Roar and your opponent MSTs it, you just chain. So it wastes an MST. It's a really good card. Now, Inzektors. Now, my opinion on Inzektors is, like, obviously, after getting hit by the ban list, they're not as good as they used to be. But I always felt like Inzektors are probably one of the best decks of last year. The only problem was that they're very easy to stop game 2 and 3. They're too easy to side against. They're like Dark Golds. They're amazing game 1, but you can side into them pretty easily. Now, me personally, I still hate, always hated playing against Inzektors. They're my worst matchup against my Watts, so I just hate playing against them. And I was really hoping that they were just dead for good after this format. But I knew they weren't going to be dead because there's always those players who still play the deck. It's still an amazing deck. The ability to abuse Hornet and Dragonfly and Centipede plays to pop cards on the field, like 1, 1, and 1. Being able to run a deck that can drop Dark Arm like nothing. It's just an amazing deck. Personally, I just wouldn't run it. That's just my opinion. I just don't like the deck. I just don't like the deck in general for me. But it's a good deck. Yeah, props to that guy. Running triple Threatening Roar, that's new in Inzektors, actually. I'm actually really impressed. I don't know what his matchups were. All I know is that his final round matchup was against Mermails. So, yeah, that was pretty cool. Being able to beat decks like that. Let's see. What's good about the deck? Oh, Ladybugs. Running Ladybug in Inzektors is amazing, because you can obviously abuse Centipede. You can abuse the ability to make rank 5s and 6s, I think. I'm not too sure. I think it makes 6s in that deck. The fact that Centipede is at 3 makes the deck really good, because he ran double Inzektor Sword, and that card is fucking broken. Like, you have no idea. Like, you have no idea how many times I'm on Dueling Network playing Dino Rabbit and they go Doka, and I just summon Centipede, equip the sword, and attack over Doka. It's a 24 beat stick that still can abuse Hornet's effect. It's just it's too good of a deck. Game 1. You know, a lot of people are complaining, and they're saying that the only reason he won was because of a surprise factor of Inzektors. It's not even that. He won because he was a good player. Like, you gotta give him that much at least. You can't say the only reason he won is because he's playing Inzektors. It's a lucky deck. He's surprised. No. If you're going to a YCS and you're not ready to play a rogue deck like that, then you're a bad player yourself. If you're gonna blame it on the surprise factor of a deck, then that just makes you a bad player. Like, you should be prepared for anything. Like, even I still side in Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors just because of the Inzektor matchup. I side in a 3rd macro because of the Inzektor matchup. You know, like, I have Shadow because of Gravekeepers. Like, I die against Gravekeepers, but I have that as a backup. Prohibitions. That's why I have Prohibitions against rogue decks. Just remember what they're playing, drop Prohibition. You know, I'm not just calling one a bad player who thinks that, but you can't say the only reason he won is because it was a surprise. Yeah, he had the surprise factor. Running Inzektors, like, who would have thought? Getting that far into rounds with Inzektors, like, who would have thought? But you give him credit. Like, he chose a deck. He said he was been running it since last format, and he likes the deck, obviously, so he chose a deck that he liked. Like, he stuck with it, and it won him a YCS. Let's see. What else is broken about that deck? Oh, being able to run compulses and stuff like that. Being able to side in decrees is really good in any deck. When you have a deck that's versatile enough to side in decrees, I think that's really pretty broken. You can also side in defissure with that deck, so against Dark World matchup, it's just defissure. Macro hurts Inzektors a lot, but the fact that you can play around macro with that deck is really good. I made like 2 macro on my Watts, and that's just me. Like I've been doing that since last format. But like somebody said in the comments that people are gonna start making macro decks just because of this. No, I really doubt that everyone's gonna start running Inzektors just because one guy won a YCS with them. I really doubt it. Inzektors is a good deck, but in this format, I don't feel like it's probably what's gonna be a tier 1 deck like it was last format. Because the problem with it is that every monster is limited by attribute, so there's a lot of easy sides against that. It's good because you can put in goes and mac and stuff like that. Again, decks that die with macro just kind of I don't like decks that die with macro. They can OTK. That's what's good about the deck. The player was talking about OTKing a lot. So I mean, Chaos Dragons can OTK also, but again, that deck dies by macro. You don't see Chaos Dragons winning every event, but once Chaos Dragons won an event, people started making Chaos Dragons and realized it was broken. Inzektors are good. They're not broken. Because you can draw bad into them. If you don't draw into a way to pitch your Hornet, then you're just chilling there for a while. Fiendish Chain will slow down Inzektors so much. You have a Hornet in your grave, you drop your top decking for any Inzektor, you drop it, they Fiendish Chain, then you're stuck. That's the problem with Inzektors. You're limited to how many monsters can actually fetch out Hornet. And if they get rid of them like pretty easily, it's kind of... that's my opinion though. I still think it's a good deck. I wouldn't run it. I think my cousin actually said he wants to run it again because he ran it last format. But yeah, that's Inzektors. That's my opinion on Inzektors. It's a good deck. Not my favorite deck. I wouldn't want to see it. I had to play it last regionals and I just hated the match. I still hate the matchup. But like, I mean, I'm ready for it. You know, like I have a side against it. Like I'm ready for anything. Like a deck's a deck. If you can't win, if you have to complain about a deck, then you shouldn't play in the game. But yeah, props to that guy for winning with Inzektors. Let me know what I should talk about next because I'm running out of ideas for videos. Really don't know. Let me know what you felt about him winning the YCS with Inzektors. Like, you think he's a good player? Do you think he got lucky? Do you think that my head looks awesome? Do you think that he deserved it? Like, I think he deserved it. My opinion. Yeah. Inzektors. The deck I hate most won a YCS, but I ain't tripping because I'm ready for it. Yeah.